Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Healing with Seb. I am your host, Seb Dinsmore. Today's episode is about hate. Let's get into it, shall we? So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of our lovely little healing podcast. Today we're going to talk about hate. Next week is about happiness. So we get a balance, a yin and a yang. However, next week, the thing is, I've already recorded the happiness podcast this morning, and I got that wrong in the succession of things. It's actually hate, happiness, inner child. But I got it wrong. I put happiness, hate, inner child. Yes, so that's the issue. Apart from that, we're fine. Welcome to our session on hate. Can I ask you all a question? Who here hates themselves? Take a second. Don't have to raise your hand, but say to yourself, yeah. Good, because I certainly fucking have. I've already said that. But I'm learning to live with myself and stuff like that. However, I have a nice little poem here that is written by an amazing Scottish genius. I won't out him, but if people have already heard this, then they know where it's from. This is called Hate. I have something to tell you. And I can't say you're going to like it. See, I've been meaning to get it off my chest, but I've been shiting it, so... And it seems with less and less, I've been able to hide it, so here goes. I hate you. You want to feel connected to the friends that you've neglected, but you're always in your head and it impacts them. The friends you'd rather edit. The friends that felt deceit with red receipts and empty seats. That cycle that repeats and beats your friends till defeat, so they give up. Because who could be fucked with a down on his luck schmuck who always complains about the doors being shut but never takes the time to see if they're open? You know, I'm hoping I'm getting through that negativity sloping. Because it's true when I say I care, it's just the love isn't there. Conversations with reflections met with blank stares. That self-reflection that ends with dark despair. You want to see beauty everywhere, but without your head in the air, all you'll see is nothing but the ground. A human bluebell that grew with its head down, never able to see what others actually found. But you're not always like that. You're not always bound head down, hoping for a guillotine crown as a way out of your trap. Maybe I was too harsh. I don't hate you. You're just doing my fucking texting. Stop being so hard on yourself. It's okay to feel like you can't face the outside and hide in your bed from the thoughts in your head. It's okay to sit and stare into space with that dumbass fucking look on your face. It's okay to feel shit, but don't let yourself become shackled to it. I've seen you battle through it and I'll see you do it again. It's okay to feel like happiness isn't out there, because if it's anywhere, it's in here. Points to heart. And if you feel fear that you might not be cool or your rep is in tatters, remember that cool people are dead. It's the warmth that matters. Look, I'm sorry if you felt attacked. I don't hate you, buddy. I've got your back. Thank you very much. That was hate. Now, that wasn't my best performance of it, but it was a really good poem for this situation. Now we're already almost 5 minutes in, so this episode will be longer than normal as well. I'm going to say that normally podcasts are about 10 minutes, roughly. They can be 11, 12, 9, 8, 10. But we got here roughly. And if we have a guest, then maybe 20 minutes, and the odd 15 minutes here and there. But who knows? Can I all tell you something? I'm a terrible quoter, which is why I have this on my phone right now. But this is from the inauguration speech of Nelson Mandela. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? It's quite a powerful thing, isn't it? Because, thinking about it, this is another topic where it might be a little close to home. You might hate yourself. You might not like what you're doing with your life. You may not be on the path you want to be on. You may not be with the person you expected to be with. It gets better. You move on. You find other things that you want to do in life. You find all the stuff that you want to do. You find the work that you want to do. You find the person you want to be with and who wants to be with you. Hate is a horrible thing. It's a strong word and emotion. Hate is so powerful. But sometimes you can't help yourself. Look at this fucking guy. He's so fucking annoying. How about this? How about if I told you to go to your mirror, look at yourself for a minute. You'd end up saying, you probably hate yourself. Or, who's this guy in the mirror? Look at this prick. What if I told you to put a picture of yourself as a kid up on that mirror? You wouldn't slag them, would you? You wouldn't berate them. No, because that kid's a fucking legend. Now, if they deserve love, remember that kid is you. So if you're slagging yourself, you're hurting that kid. You were amazing. You are amazing. You may have lost your way a bit. You may have stumbled and fallen. But you're on your way. You're rising. Or at least I hope you are. Look, it's extremely corny, but all you have to do is try. All you have to do is try. Because if you don't try, then it's not. Blah, blah, blah. If you don't try, it's not worth it. You've accomplished nothing. And that's not what you want, to gather dust. I know it can be tough. And I know sometimes with hate, you don't think that the person you are can do the things you want to do. But trust me, you can. Because like I said the other day, the other week, you are stronger than you know. I promise you that. Now, next week's episode is going to touch on happiness. The reverse of this. And then the week after that will be about your inner child. So we'll touch upon that mirror thing again. But for now, I want you to remember, hating yourself, whilst we all say we do, don't actually mean it. Because the kid you were at age 5, age 10, that kid's a legend. That person's a legend. You still are a legend. I'm only going to say a few more things. This hasn't really covered the topic of hating yourself. It's just told you to not. But I'm going to say a couple of things. Stop hating yourself for everything you aren't, and start loving yourself for everything that you are. I bet you there are so many different things that you can do that you don't really pay attention to. Because you think, I'm not 6'3", or I'm not good enough for blah blah. But you're fucking talented at other things, I promise you. So don't hate yourself for everything you aren't. Love yourself for everything you are. And remember, having the ability to become friends with yourself is a powerful thing. So, I'm going to end the episode here. And let me remind you, self-love is not about getting to a place where you love yourself. It's about learning to love yourself in the place you are in. Enjoy your days, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all very soon. This episode was brought to you by host Seb Dinsmore, producer Angus McCoy.